Well, happy Friday, everyone. End of the week, and we are transitioning to some very summer-like conditions. A little cooler than average yesterday and the day before. Some cool mornings as well, and we're going to stay on the cooler side as we head into the morning hours, losing a little bit of that heat during the course of the night into the early morning because it is fall technically. The nights are getting longer, the days are getting shorter, but the temperatures not exactly following that trend. Definitely warmer than average throughout the area, especially for the coast. Another clear, cool night tonight into tomorrow, but not as cool as what we saw earlier this morning. Much warmer tomorrow, especially near the coast, especially in parts of North Bend and Coos Bay. As soon as you get a little further inland, we're talking the potential of 80 and 90 degree temperatures for an area that's usually in about the 50s and 60s this time of year. Warm, hot, sunny and dry. That's going to continue into next week, just slightly cooling down towards about Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week. Temperature-wise for the coast, as I mentioned, well above average. Now, Crescent City a little closer to what we normally see for the coast. Just these offshore winds, these easterly winds, keeping things quite a bit warmer there. Dry winds as well, so 89 for North Bend, which would be a new record. 80 degrees for Bandon, 81 for Brookings. Very warm, sunny, and a bit breezy at times. And the West Valley's a little breezy at times as well, so we're going to want to keep an eye on fire danger. It still very much is fire season. 40s and 50s for your lows, 80s and 90s for your highs, for an area that's usually in the upper 70s and low 80s this time of year. And east of the Cascades, usually in the low 70s, even 60s this time of year. Oh, you've got 70s and potentially 80s tomorrow afternoon under sunnier skies. Your lows still in the 30s and 40s. Your 7-day forecast, your lows in the 50s, your highs in the 80s and 90s, just gradually cooling down, but still well above average as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. We'll add in some cloud cover, but no real potential of precipitation in the forecast really anywhere. Now, we could see some patchy drizzle for the coast. We'll touch on that in a second. Otherwise, for the basin, 70s and 80s over the next 7 days. Temperatures not fluctuating much more than a degree or two day to day. Northern California mainly in the mid to upper 80s over the next 7 days. Some areas could very easily get into the 90s as we head into the afternoons, and plenty of sunshine in the afternoons for the coast. Occasionally some clouds and fog in the mornings, and some denser fog could bring some patchy drizzle. Otherwise, temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 60s. Your lows mainly in the mid 50s.